Hi, I'm Krista with Playing with a Purpose. Today I wanted to share with you 3 ideas I have about making connections. Children learn best by doing. Using their 5 senses, touching, smelling, seeing, hearing, and tasting, helps make those connections more easily. The more meaningful the experience is for the child, the more they're invested and will want to do it again. Every time a child makes a connection, it becomes stronger and more permanent. Today I brought Circle outside. During the month of April, we're studying birds. And today the children brought different birds for their show and tell. So one of my little guys brought a chicken, one brought a flamingo, there was a hummingbird, and a cardinal. The children love bringing things from home. They're always excited to show their items to their peers. And today I decided I'd bring something extra special. So we live on a little hobby farm and we have chickens. So today I brought a chicken to show and tell. Well, you can imagine it was a hit. And the children absolutely loved spending time with the chicken. The chicken was literally sitting on my lap, and the children were able to look closely at the chicken's eyes, the movements of the chicken. At one point the chicken started to fly and they noticed the chicken's wings. So it was a super fun experience for the children. Some of the children wanted to pet the chicken. By touching the chicken, they were able to feel the chicken's feathers and notice that the chicken was soft. So these are experiences that use their senses. They're able to hear the chicken's noises. I'm hoping that this is an experience that they'll remember. I decided today for Circle that I wanted to read our new book, The Little Book of Backyard Bird Songs. And this is just a great little story that displays one different type of bird on each page. And you can press the buttons to see how they sound. So the interesting thing about doing this outside is that we can hear birds all around us all the time. So by bringing the Circle outside today, we were able to listen for the birds around and try to identify the birds that we heard in our yard. At our science center right now, we have different containers of bird seed, and we talked about how birds eat seeds. One of my little girls found a tiny little seed. She was very excited about finding this seed. So I took a moment and we put it in a little baggie so that she could take it home. She really wanted to show her family this seed. It's so important to take the time to appreciate what the child is trying to tell you. This helps the child feel capable and confident in their abilities. When a child shows interest in a particular subject, I like to build on what they already know. Because the little girl already knew that the birds eat seeds, I wanted to explain to her where else we might find seed. So I showed her our loaf of bread and how sometimes our bread has seeds on them. I showed her inside an apple and how an apple has seeds. Next month, we're learning all about plants. So it'll be fun to investigate seeds and how seeds grow into plants and make our food. This is a great little story that features one bird on every page. And the fun thing about it is that we can listen to what each bird sounds like. After listening to the different sounds, the children and I could try and identify which birds we heard in our yard. So perhaps you don't have a chicken, but Maybe you have a friend that has a pet bird and you can ask them to bring it by their circle time. You could go out and look for birds or have a little bird hunt with the kids. Just try and think of different ways that you can bring new adventures and new learning experiences to your children.